I think Drake is so overrated. Stop putting the blame on God, okay? And start putting the blame on the human beings that made certain decisions. Hey y'all, it's your girl Chai here and welcome back to my channel. No, I'm looking crazy. Well, not that crazy. It looks like I got an afro. My hair is not done because we're gonna do my hair together. Well, I'm gonna do either a braid out or a twist out, and I figured let me come on camera and do it with y'all, and we're gonna have a little chit chat. We're gonna talk about random stuff. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get straight into this video. It's Friday night and I'm not doing anything, so let's talk music right now and an artist. Drake first. He came out with an album, I think today. I think Drake is so overrated. He does stupid things, and honestly, I've been over him for a while, over his music, but I started learning like his personality, or at least how he is in the music industry in recent years, and I'm not feeling him. Like, for example, Ice Spice's song Munch, you know, he hopped on it, and then after they collaborated or whatever, he unfollowed her on Instagram. Like, okay, lame. Like, what happened? You tried to get with her and she ain't mess with you, so you unfollowed her. And then he came out with the song Slime You Out recently, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, with SZA. Trash. I couldn't even finish the song. Trash. Like, I love SZA, but of course that song was gonna be overrated because it's Drake and SZA and they're supposedly exes. And I saw a post somewhere that they throw subliminals at one another or something along those lines in their songs. Like, SZA will say one thing in one song, Drake would say something in response in a different song. Listen, I did low-key have high hopes for that song, especially knowing that information, but I couldn't even finish it because that song sucked so bad. Drake really had his peak, and he's no longer there, and now he's just kind of here for the culture, here for the trends, and not really doing the thing no more like he used to. Next, I don't want to say favorite artist right now, but some good up and coming artists that I really think I'm gonna enjoy. Victoria Monet. I put that on my mama, on my Yo, I heard that song before it became like viral on TikTok, but I became like instantly obsessed with her the other day when I was on YouTube and I was watching her music video to it. I just love that it was giving Sierra all the way, like homage to Sierra, homage to, I guess, Atlanta, like Atlanta culture and stuff. I just was so in love. And if y'all know me, y'all know I love like early 2000s. I'm still in the 2000s musically, so it just really made me happy. And then I was watching some other music videos of hers, and I'm just like, she really got that old school vibe, and she's so pretty, and she has such a beautiful natural body, and I am just in awe by her. She's doing well for herself. She gonna make it. She probably not gonna be that big, because if we being honest, if you want to get real big, you won't have to do some things to get to that point. So hopefully she don't do them things to get to that point. That's that on her. And then let's talk about Make Me Swim, Make Me Harder. I love that song so bad. Like, my boyfriend is going to hear me sing that song for the next I don't know how long, but he better get prepared, seriously. The song is beautiful, and she just came out with her music video either last night or like earlier today.
In a dangerous mood, can you match my timing?
And I just love it. And she is gorgeous too. She's from South Africa. Like, you go girl. You go girl. Wearing them braids and stuff, and I just, ooh. Y'all know me, I love me some braids. I hope she's not a one-hit wonder because she has a beautiful voice. Y'all see how long my hair is getting? Some bits are uneven, but girl, look at this. Past my shoulder blade. I'm gonna pull up my video that I took earlier this year in January, which was my motivational chit chat video, talking about some of my goals for this year. And obviously the year is not over yet. We still got a good 3 more months left because October just started. I'm gonna just talk about some of the things that I have accomplished or am in the process of accomplishing. So I know at one point in the video, I did say that I wanted to continue strengthening and furthering my relationship with God. You know, making God my foundation and keeping God first. With the help of my boyfriend, I am deepening my relationship with God and having my own spiritual journey. And that's exactly what I've been doing this entire year and forever. This is not a New Year's resolution where it's just like, okay, I'm only doing it for 2023 and that's it. It's a journey. I can understand people's concern with believing in God because for me, I feel like people think God is supposed to be Superman that will fix everything, and you know, nothing negative in this world would be because God is supposed to love us, so everything should be good. But what people fail to understand, especially if you're not a believer or you're ignorant on certain things that has to do with God, you will fail to realize that God has granted us free will as human beings. He granted us free will as human beings, so we exercise that free will. And so we as humans use it for good and for bad. It sucks, yes, but we have to learn how to go through this thing called life the appropriate way. We have to find God ourselves. Anyway, this life is not the end all be all. Like, there is so much bigger and so much better than this life, and I think some people fail to realize that as well. Quite honestly, if you're not a believer, you're not gonna believe that there is a life after this, which is when God or when Jesus comes back and we spend paradise with God. That is the ultimate goal. The things that happen here on this earth, it's important, absolutely, because the things we do here on this earth will be a big deciding factor of whether or not we will be able to spend paradise with God. So if bad things happen on this earth, like for example to a good person, it's okay because God knew that person and he knew that person's heart, and so he's going to take care of them. I do understand people struggle because they're like, well, why did God allow this to happen? We need to stop putting the blame on God, okay, and start putting the blame on the human beings that made certain decisions. We were given the free will. We have it. It's not his fault that people decide to use it for bad. God is going to fix whoever needs to be fixed. You just got to trust and put faith. And you know, one thing that what I'm flabbergasted by is when people don't believe in God, and you know, because we haven't seen him and where's the proof and this and that. A lot of the proof comes from word of mouth, believing, the people who witnessed Jesus and he was here on earth. Those are people's families, and the information just spread down from generations to generation. With that being said, we wasn't born when the first president of the United States was president of the United States, right? But we trust and believe that they really were president, right? So why can't you do the same for God? Well, I do understand people's concern, but you just gotta have faith and do your own research and go from there. But if you don't do your own research and you just kind of have blind faith, or if you have blind unfaithfulness toward God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just so blessed, and like a peace has come about my life that I've never had before. Because when you have God, you know that you can put a lot of your troubles and worries into his hands. This off camera.
It wouldn't be like rough every time. Like it wouldn't be like those slow jams. Like it was just doing the most. So fighting, I ain't gonna get too much into details, but fighting to me what I'm doing like on my off days and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, you want to hang out like on your off days and stuff? Cause
another thing I mentioned in my New Year's goal video is working on my hair care business. My business, you guys know that I want to have my own hair care business and moisturizer business, and my boyfriend and I, we actually made the profile already. I came to the decision that I'm gonna put a halt on that, only because, well, I did say in my last video too that I want to work on my presence, my social media presence, my YouTube channel, so that I can actually gain an audience who actually will buy my stuff, buy my hair products and whatnot. And so lately I've been pivoting the content of my channel to hair care and hairstyles, natural hairstyles, more than anything else. I still do other things because I don't want to be known as just like the natural hair girl. I don't want people to put me in a box and be like, oh, I want hair videos and hair videos only. Like, I want people to see that I do other things too. And I'm actually a brand ambassador for a hair care company now, which I'm really grateful for. And I was just telling my boyfriend, because I have my license in cosmetology, for those of you who don't know, and I was telling him that I don't know if I want to be a hairstylist anymore, per se. I don't know if I want to bless people in that way by doing other people's hair, but I still want to be able to bless other people and show my talent through doing my own hair. And so the fact that now I'm a brand ambassador of a hair company, it's just, God really be on time with it, for real. Like, and it's only gonna go up from here. So let's talk about my weight loss journey throughout this year. I actually did end up losing more weight this year. I don't know how much weight I lost this year as compared to last year. It was low-key not intentional, because my goal was always just to maintain a balanced diet and be able to cheat here and there, indulge in some things that are known to be unhealthy, because I still want to have a healthy relationship with food. I don't want to restrict myself and tell myself I absolutely can't have certain things unless it just makes me ill. And I've been maintaining my diet. It's been a little bit hard since I came back from Vegas with my boyfriend, because even though we weren't eating like terribly at all, but we ate out a lot. If you haven't seen my Vegas vlog, make sure you go check that out. We cooked a lot too, but we were eating out a lot. And so after that, I kind of struggled that first week we came back to get back on schedule, but for the most part, I can say I'm almost back on my schedule. I need to get back exercising. That's been hard, especially when you don't have most of the day. It's just hard, but I'm gonna get back to it soon. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with that, finding new recipes and, you know, different ways to make healthy stuff, using healthier ingredients, no chemicals, fresh ingredients, good ingredients, natural stuff. I indirectly plan on losing more weight because I want to tone my body, and I could be ignorant, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like once I start trying to tone up my body, I might lose a little bit more weight, shed a few more pounds. I want my body to be more toned, less jiggly. And that's funny too, because my ultimate goal before I lost weight was, I literally told myself, and I told my boyfriend this too, I don't want to be toned. I just want to lose weight. I don't care if I'm jiggly. But now that I lost the weight that I wanted to lose, I'm like, I want to tone myself now. We just always want better for ourselves. We found better, now we want more for ourselves. And it's my health, so I'm okay with wanting to continue to improve. And I want to make sure that I'm looking my best, I'm feeling my best, that I'm working my body out. That's honestly most important. That I'm working my body out, that I'm exercising, because I really don't want to be old and, you know, having to use a cane and a wheelchair because I never exercised or I never stretched. All these problems, these bodily issues, stems from you not exercising, you not stretching. I need a trim bad. I could just feel the ugliness in this twist right here. And you could kind of see it too. Yeah, that's horrible. Another goal I had was investing. I remember I said something like investing in mutual funds. I did some research about it a few months ago. I guess I'm not prioritizing that right now because I want long-term and short-term savings. I did open up a long-term savings account earlier this year, and now I want to do a shorter-term savings account for things that I need in the short term. That's where the mutual fund, the CD, high yield saving, etc. comes in. I'm trying to figure out which one is the more appropriate for me. And when I was looking them up, I was seeing some bad reviews on certain financial institutes that offer those savings accounts. It was really just a turn off. So that's just something you really got to put in a lot of effort and a lot of time and research in, which is why I stayed away from that. But I know that I'm only hurting myself by doing that. This is the final product. This is actually a few days later. I actually put braids instead of those parts that I had before because I just didn't like how it looked necessarily. So I just put these braids instead, and I'm gonna keep these in for the week. And yeah, this is how the twist out came out. I did have to touch up some pieces, in which case I used a custard to kind of go over it. I cut it as well, and it looks good. Probably not the most perfect, but I shaped it and it's cute. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Put down some of your opinions below on some of the topics that I covered today, whether it has to do with Drake and how he is today. Do you think Drake fell off? As far as God is concerned, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, if you're not a believer, that's fine. You can comment down below some of your thoughts on that if that's the case, but make sure you're being respectful about it, because that's one thing I don't play about. I would love to have an open dialogue with y'all about some of your opinions on some of the things that I had to say. Happy Vlogtober Day 2, even though it is already like the second week of October, but we're not gonna talk about that. I will see you all in my next video.